There's treasure out there. There is no question about it. Weapons, technology, research, knowledge, or just the world's history. That all lies beyond, in areas that we could only dream of exploring. At least that's how Rusthilt used to think. Now, he finds him and his crew well beyond the Borderlands. It felt like yesterday that the Borderlands was his home. That the Borderlands were the only places he was willing to explore, and the Borderlands felt enormous. How quickly that all changes when you cross beyond and begin to explore the world, further past the reaches of the Holy Nation and Shek Kingdom. More ruins lay in waste, hearkening to a history begging to be learned. But that history serves no purpose if there is nobody alive to speak of it. And so, while the knowledge is tempting, Rusthilt focuses up, takes his crew after they've rested, and continues southward along the beach's coast. What they find could put them miles ahead of the Holy Nation and any of those who dare attempt to stop him. Out in Last Stand, Rusthilt and his crew relax. Or have been relaxing, should I say. Healing very, very slowly over the course of about a day or two. I've let them just rest up and gather themselves again before we decide to head out, because there's still so much more I'd love to explore. I also took care of some basic stuff. We have some money. We had some money. I spent it all on some food for those who live in Squin and are kind of our skeleton crew. But for right now, I'm going to keep exploring, hoping for the best. I can't help but feel excited that we got to not only see the ocean, but all the new stuff that comes along with it. The ocean itself is obviously really exciting, and I think we're going to head back out there to the beach and actually just walk around the edge of it, having the sands run through the toes of our companions on this rainy day, and see what it brings us. Hopefully some cool new discoveries, and we do know that if we need to, Rusthilt can command a retreat to the Last Stand outpost, where Shek wait to keep us safe. Maybe against their better judgment, but such is life under new rulership for them. They were a species long ago, maybe not that long ago, but a while ago, that did not care much for their own self-preservation. Under their new ruler, I think it's the Stone Golem she calls herself, they act with a bit more empathy, I guess you would call it, toward other species, and aren't as insanely aggressive as they once were. And that opens up opportunity for us to operate out of the Last Stand outpost as we have been, and to continue doing such things. There's our food. And be able to kind of explore a little safely. I'm also not going to be against the idea of fighting wildlife if we come across it for the meat that it may procure us. Even if it's tainted meat that we cannot eat, it's still good for our stock. And I really should be, as been pointed out, and honestly, it's something that I've just neglected out of sheer ignorance, is bring our pack beast. I really should bring our pack beast on expeditions like this, especially if we're going to be looting anything. God knows if we're actually going to get any looting done now, but still. And the remnants of buildings stand tall over there, almost reclaimed by nature itself, and over here as well. Old skyscrapers and buildings, thousands of years old. So far away, and yet still not all that far. Hasn't completely turned to dust. But this is a new area, and things are exciting looking over here. It's kind of a new zone. And from a gameplay perspective and potential lore perspective, this is really cool. This is what I love about Kenshi in games like this, where the lore is so esoteric and kind of forgotten. You're forced to work for it if you want it. And there's so much I don't know, and there's so much that it's going to take me so long to learn, which is why Kenshi is such an evergreen game to be kind of doing a series like this on. Whether Rusthilt's tale is the one that gives us all the information, or multiple tales in the Kenshi world. It's all very exciting stuff. The beach is quiet. Now, I guess we should go down this way. And let's just follow the edge here. My biggest worry is coming across something we can't outrun. Our slowest member is Crumble John by a lot. Shortly up by Rain the Giant, but that's because Rain hasn't been doing much. And these are berserkers. Let's hold off for a moment here. Let's take a look at them. We see them up ahead. Silvershade might be able to get a knockout on one of them. Following leader, patrolling. So here's the leader. 70% chance of knocking them out. They aren't attacking us, but we do know that they will attack us if they get the chance. However, there's a benefit to letting them walk ahead. We can kind of use them, in a way, as our own scouts. So why don't we take a mo... Oh, we've got spiders, skin spiders over here. Teen skin spiders. So these are horrifying. These monstrosities do not care about anything but devouring and feeding to the point where they are completely overly full. So if we let these guys patrol ahead, there's a chance they'll get an eye on the skin spiders and they'll attempt to attack them. So why don't we stop here and we let them go ahead and see if they ever pick up. There's more skin spiders up ahead. And we know we're safe, relatively speaking, because nobody sees us. And if we want to keep pressing forward, we can. Again, we can see the skin spiders over here and another making their way over here. More skin spiders there. Yep, okay, they've gotten seen. We wait here. Only a single spider. Let's see what they do after they take out this one. They're going to keep patrolling, so maybe we'll get some meat off of them then. It's unconscious for now. We want to take them out before they wake up. So everybody sneak up. We'll rip off their claws just to keep them dead. Same here. And this is what we call using the world to our advantage. The berserkers are not nearly friendly to us. We've learned that the hard way. Though they don't seem to care too much about us if they can't see us, which I guess makes sense. But we can kind of, like I said, we can kind of use them as our own forward scout. We have enough stealth ability and enough distance between us that we can easily follow them for a while. They're not walking very quickly. They're patrolling the beaches themselves for some reason. And we're starting to come into an area that is rather rough looking. We'll keep it at ×2 for now. I'm just trying to see if I can get a good look. I'd like to make it to this ruin here, and if we can follow the beach all along, then that might work out for us. 2 skin spiders being dropped dead for us is good too, though. And if there are any islands that end up coming up... Oh, they either didn't see us or didn't care. They turned back. Alright, we can actually pop out now. To keep it at ×2. We might want to keep stealthing, honestly, because we don't know what's up here. But at the same time, I really just want to ensure that Crumble John's athletics is being trained as much as possible. We are all moving as fast as Crumble John can. And if need be, Crumble John has survived a hell of an onslaught before. We may have to leave him behind again for our own safety. But hearing the birds, the gently wafting waves, seeing actual wildlife and trees, it's never not awe-inspiring to them. I think we're going to take a moment here. We're going to have Ruka trade with Fall. I'm going to put all the food in Fall's bag so that Ruka, one of our better fighters, can carry something a little bit more freeing for her. Something that isn't going to weigh her down nearly as much. I'm also seeing if there's any loot or anything nearby, occasionally pressing the Alt key to highlight anything, and we are not getting anything at all. More remnants of old machinery. No buildings, however. And a giant open area as we round the corner here. Part of me wonders if there's giant sea monsters, but I have a feeling the answer is no. We'll keep pushing up. We've got this big peninsula coming up on us. Look at, that's really pretty, man. Like, look at that. That's just super, super pretty. If we zoom in, as everybody's kind of wandering, get them free of it. Look at, it's just like a peaceful, serene, just like a peaceful, serene location, you know? It's really cool that this game still has some wonderful vistas to enjoy. Now, I'm worried about this ruin. I'm worried about what kind of horrible monsters await us up here in an area we've never been before. If we keep sneaking, we can see if we're being seen. And whatever reason, Ruka kind of strayed from the path. We brought her back. Let's keep moving. I'm gonna go into sneak mode now. I don't like it, but we're doing it. Okay, they're still getting their athletics built, which is good. Shun. Okay, I don't know what Shun is or where Shun is, but there's a, whoa! There's a gigantic tower up there. Oh, that looks incredibly dangerous, so you know we have to at least explore it. Let's get them sprinted up there. This is crazy looking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can see things moving. Garu? Okay, actually Garu's fine. I'm actually okay seeing Garu running around. That's a lot of food. Discovered ruin. It's a ruin. Oh, it's a hell ruin, I bet. Oh, I bet you there's some nasty, nasty things. Why don't we set up a little bit outside and we'll send in Silvershade to see if we can see anything. I'd like to pop up here, ideally, but I just don't know how dangerous that is. But Rustilt's gonna make the call here. We're gonna pop up here, sneak. We're not being seen. And we're gonna grab Silvershade and break him away. Look how fast he is on his own. This is why he is what he is, man. His stealth is insane right now. His stealth is actually at exactly a 100. And I don't know what that means for us mechanically, other than it's freaking cool. All right, this ruin could have blood spiders in it, though I don't know if blood spiders are specific to the region or not. So let's send him up. Can he not get in from here? He can. He just has to pick a lock. Barbed wire, clearly being used as some sort of defensive fortress at some point. Let's go ahead and spam it up. Okay, slow it down. Don't think any alarm is going to go off. I'm really nervous to see what's in here. Okay, static. We got a security spider. Dexterity 62, attack and strength is insanely high. We have 3 of them. It's absolutely no effing way we make it in here and get out alive. However, I do wonder if Silvershade's 100 stealth helps. Can he actually wander in here without being seen? So far, it seems as though that is the case. I'm very, very nervous. Wow, they actually can't see him. Which is very bizarre. Great for us. Excuse me? Broken skeleton. Huh. Well, let's pop up real quick. Excuse me, sir. Okay, there's another one here. Lots and lots of stuff to pop open, though. Yeah, they genuinely can't see him. He's insanely powerfully stealthed. This is huge for us. We need that AI core. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. And a motor. Let's swap bags. We'll grab those motors. We'll pop the next one. Couple of books. I mean, a splint kit is useful. Let's put these out of here. Oh, they don't stack. Right. That's okay. 14% chance to pick this. We'll eventually get it. Let's go ahead and keep doing it. This should help my lock picking skill either way. And everybody is still outside. Whoa. Gorillo. That looks scary. Where's everybody else? Hanging out way back here. Let's move them all. Go back to Silvershade. Hello. Another AI core. Rare piece of ancient technology. Anyone capable of researching it could unlock the most advanced technology in the modern age. I don't know if I'm in a place I really should not be at this point in the game, and I'm just getting really, really lucky. Oh, God. It's time to go. Nope. Run. Well. Let's see if he wakes up. If he does, we'll get into the shadows, and we'll, it could have been that we popped this, and I just didn't realize it set off an alarm or something. That's not terrible. We've been in worse situations, certainly. We've got health if we need it. Okay, he's playing dead. Sneak. Slow down. Let's heal up. Can we splint ourselves? Okay. It's all right. We're staying low. Let's see if we can get this. That's a mother load. Gonna make some room. I'm actually very quiet because I'm very nervous. We have to get out of here now, and I don't know if we can. Okay, but this is a huge pickup for us, and if we can get Silvershade out of here, we walk away with a lot more to our name. It looks like the robots have all gone down to the first floor. Nope, we gotta go. Broken skeleton can see. Run. Run. Okay, they're gonna get attacked by skin spiders. We're just gonna get him out. Let's go ahead and re-sneak. We've got a gorilla. But we're okay. We actually survived. Somehow, we got out of there. So he's way over there. We're gonna have to move them. And let's get everybody over here if we can. That was a huge robbery. That was incredibly lucky of us to have gotten away as luckily and safely as we did. Now, granted, Silvershade is hobbling, definitely limping, and he's carrying quite a lot under his load. But with everything he has, I think that's our cue to get out of here. Let's go back to the last stand and then head back. We're being seen by something. Might have been the skin spider over there that's like really effed up. But everybody's back together. Let's get everybody here. Let's let some healing happen. There we go. Everybody's going to try and drop a heal. Okay. Whew. Ancient tech lab where there's probably a whole lot more left for us. Let's move. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's an insane amount of skin spiders. Okay, we gotta move up. Up. And around. There's a pack of them here and another pack of them over there. We just gotta work our way around them. Okay, we see another skin spider over here and more over here. Oh, there's a lot of just death up here. Looks like skin spiders attacking Garu or goats? Garu. Which is food for them. Ah, the circle of life. Maybe we want to run in here and clean them up. Let's take a look. We got one here, and one here. If we're able to clear out the 3, that's a lot of food we can bring back. A little bit of an extra hunting trip, so to speak. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, they're fighting. Go ain't happy about it. Let's get them in there. No one's passive. Please and thank you. Let's run in. Let's see what happens. Come on. Everybody. Down. Perfect. Kill it. There's no meat on these, obviously. Yep, that's okay. Even if they take one of us down, unless they remove a limb, we're gonna be fine, I think. Let's back Rust Tilt up. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Let's rip the meat from all of them. What they don't realize is they hooked us up with free food, which we desperately, desperately were needing. Let's go ahead and rip off the claws of those that are alive still. Or potentially still alive. We shouldn't stick around too long. So if we can just get what we need. Okay, everybody's good? Okay. Back up the beach. Silvershade is hobbling. Let's have Rain pick up Silvershade. And then we'll move up the beach. Moving a little bit faster. Crumble John, looking fine. He didn't actually probably see much combat there. Ran in towards the end. But genuinely, not a bad start. And the amount of insanely good things we ended up grabbing is staggering. Like this right here. Unlock advanced building research. 3 AI cores that are worth a ton of money. We're gonna need at least one of them for research. Yeah. This is exactly what Rust Tilt wanted when he decided to venture out. He was hoping he was going to find, well, weapons initially. We got Kumo, Gurgle, and Leaf over here of the tech hunters. We could let them know of all the wonderful things that we found, but we ourselves are tech hunters. We obviously wanted weapons, but there, in Rust Tilt's mind, there's certainly a benefit to walking away with not weapons, but the technology that allow you to create those weapons. Better research, better production. Papa John's. Doesn't say Silvershade is cripple anymore, so let's take a moment and let's see if he can move on normally. Nope, he's still hobbling. Everybody back up just to regroup and reform. Let's keep going. Hopefully no skin spiders up this way. I'm hoping that biome is what's holding the skin spiders, and whatever's in this biome is not doing much. I don't remember seeing anything other than the berserkers here, but that doesn't mean there isn't anything. In fact, up here there could be plenty. Just don't want to risk it. We just have to make it back. The trip back to the outpost is all that matters now. We can easily stop at the last stand, cut by the Berserker village, head right to the way station. That's a long trip, though, and a dangerous one, but one I think we can make. We could also stop at last stand and just let him heal. Well, hopefully this little stealth mission ends up being beneficial for us. It feels like we actually did perform kind of this cool secret ops type of mission, which is, you know, very different from how we've been handling things in the past. I'm proud that we're walking away filled with such treasures. So many things to research, so many things to sell if we don't need them any longer. There's just a lot going on that we've taken and walking away with, which is nice. We just got to get back to the outpost, so I think stopping... Zeej is gonna be all right. I think stopping at the last stand outpost to heal, let Silvershade heal up first, might be our best bet so he doesn't die along the way. The issue is he's just so... Okay. The issue is he's just so hurt right now. He's limping along, so we're not making nearly as much progress as I would like. But Rustil definitely decides, you know, the decision to go back to the outpost I think is the safest one. He may not have found weapons, but he found the technology that can provide him the ability to create such things. Who needs weapons when you have the technology from the past that is akin to magic in this world in a lot of ways? Skin spiders patrolling the cliffs. If we can just get out of this area where there are skin spiders. Move. They're not that hard. They go down relatively easily. The issue is that there's just so many of them, and when they do hit, they hit super hard. He might still be limping, but I'm not sure. And Crumblejohn has certainly been put through the ringer to make sure he can keep up. I think we're being attacked, but I think we're gonna be all right. He's almost at 50, which is, hey, better than where he started, that's for sure. Look at that. So pretty. There's last stand. All right, here's last stand. Let's get into a bar and try and sleep. Even for a little bit. Fall is being attacked by something? Everybody kill this thing. No, bar's over here. Bar's over here. Cross the street. It's fine. All right, Silvershade, you absolutely need to lay down. Anybody else? Rustil could use some healing, but he's fine to run. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop him in a bed. Let's let them heal. Let's head back to our outpost in the meanwhile and see how things are going. We need water. Pin is the person I usually grab to grab water, so let's go ahead and get him over here. Pin, I don't know where you're going, so hold tight. Okay, water is spread out over here. And we've got enough water there. Perfect. Is bread being made right now? Sort of. We're getting some farming going. They're working on it. And we've got a bunch of meat coming back. Hopefully the dogs should survive until then. Let's get back here and let's keep an eye on them. We shouldn't be here long. They don't plan on staying terribly long. All right, I think that's enough. I basically don't want to leave them here too long. I want to keep them moving. So let's get them moving towards the next way station. Everybody meet up. I don't know why you're running ahead. Way station. There we go. We'll keep an eye on their travel that way. It's such a long trek across these lands, but it's proven to be insanely valuable to us. This ancient tech lab is really cool. I just like its location and the way it looks. Well, I think my game just crashed. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Fuck. These things are slowly being built. Oh yeah, I should probably comment that I set up some extra defense. We have so many building supplies just stashed. I'm just gonna make an entire row of harpoons. I doubt we'll ever man them all at any given time, but if we're ever being attacked by a large force or something, let's make sure we have plenty of defenses in the meanwhile. Rust Tilt and Silver Shade still healing up. Though, I think at this point I can just send them on their way. Let's get them up. Let's watch them. And let's see if we can just get to our outpost directly. I am concerned about the kind of direction they're going to take, but let's keep an eye. Let's see if we can get them home safely. This journey has been a few days, and I'd like them to get back. Passing by the Berserker village on our left, hoping we can get by without really causing much of an issue. I saw some Berserkers patrolling a little earlier, and I just kind of worked my way behind them without them noticing. I'm hoping that stays the same. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get by pretty quickly. None of them seem to have picked up on us. Okay, that's very, very good. Let's keep moving toward our outpost. Things are looking good. More skin spiders up ahead. They're gonna likely turn around. Or they'll just climb right up. Fall, stop doing what you're doing. We're in the Sten Desert. It's okay. Maybe moving towards Squin is a better option right now. The pathing there might be a bit better for us. I just don't want them to go across a bunch of skin spiders and immediately get their limbs torn off and their blood drained from them simply because I made a bad call. There's the exile camp we wiped out. Everybody's dead. There's still a roaming population of 1 out there somewhere. Desperate for vengeance, perhaps looking for those who killed his clan. Unfortunately for them, they'd never stand a chance. Slave mongers, it's fine. None of us are unconscious, and therefore none of us are slaves. Can't take something that's awake. And there it is, you can actually see it way out there. Our home. Squin work. Squin is being attacked. With how much of a beating they're taking, my guess is dust bandits, remnants of the dust bandits. We'll let them go ahead and take that beating until they fall over. Seems to work out well for them that way. They end up walking away alive and better off for it, it seems. Okay, she's down. He's still fighting, he's down. Playing dead, let them wander. They'll heal afterward. Yeah. Good old Rock is in a recovery coma, it seems. Still playing dead, which is surprising. I'd like to take a peek at them, but I really don't want to leave the Forgotten. Why are you guys doing this? Why did you split up like that, you idiots? Alright. Show them what we're made of. Let's go. Let's see what happens when you take on the Rust Bandits with their leader intact and with them. With Ruka and Kang at his side. And Crumblejohn could use the practice, so I'm in. Let's go. Fine, have it your way, sir? I don't even think you understand what you're doing here. Some of our men are just injured. First aid him. Go. Alright, let's clean this up. My wife would be worried. Speaking of which, should probably go find her at some point. Crumblejohn, you're a married man? Well, well, well. I had no idea. That's adorable. Let's go ahead and read what it says. Let's go ahead and read the whole conversation. Wait, you've got a wife? Of course, it's not a problem though. We have an open relationship, see? I'm sure she's found someone else to warm the bed in my absence. Too much information, old man. Too much information. I agree with Kang on this one. Okay, well, they're all waking up slowly. Zeej is gonna rescue them at some point. We really have more bandits over here? Send them in. Clean up the bandits. Hello? Clean them up. Good practice. You can still certainly pack a punch, old man. No one's arguing with you there. And I think we finally made it back. Oh, what a journey. Man, Silvershade truly is an absolute ninja. I'm so impressed with what he's been able to accomplish in this trip. whatever it entails for us going forward, it's certainly only good things. And they'll come back to seeing some construction being done, which is always exciting. We'll have to bring some copper over. But for now, walking into his city, greeted by his guards, and with Silvershade packing more treasures than they've ever seen, I think they can say they feel good and be proud of a job well done. The first true success in a long time, and Silvershade revels in it. For Silvershade was the one to accomplish this task. Without him, there's no knowing if they would have survived. But Silvershade has been training his entire career under the Rust Bandits to be this type of soldier. To be the one that walks unseen, lifts undetected, kills without trace, and brings back treasure untold. All back to Rusthilt and his crew while they camp on the outskirts. Most would complain that this workload is theirs to bear, but Silvershade revels in it. The hive never suited him, manual labor was never his forte, and one-on-one combat in giant number feels barbaric. No. Silvershade sees himself more as a refined criminal. But to be labeled a criminal, you have to be caught first.